Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's Shino, and we're back in the Edo World here on Vintage Story. So I got to thinking about this between episodes. Started realizing, I really need a base location that I can kind of have all the infrastructure stuff at. So that's what we're going to do in this episode. Let's see if we can find a base location that's better than, anything that I've had before. Really nice spot. Okay, so let's get to trekking. So one kind of bad thing about starting in a pre-release, I don't have mods. So, mods like carry capacity that would really, really help me out as we're going through and kind of doing this exploring because, I can gather up lots of stuff and that's going to be kind of a pain. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to be a little selective in what I carry with me. I'm trying to keep my food supplies down to a minimum. I have some copper tools and some tin bronze tools that I've been able to make that I'm going to carry with me on this. But really, as far as like gathering up resources along the way like this, I'm going to have to kind of hold off because I don't have any additional inventory to use. Now, one thing I do want to do is, maybe keep food stored in my belly instead of in a hot bar. So I'll probably be, every opportunity I get and I find some food, I'll probably grab it, eat it. But right now, as far as gathering up seeds, probably not going to be something I'm going to be doing a lot of right now. So this area that I found, it's not real far away. It is a little bit of a dangerous trek, so I'm going to be hyper alert as I go. So one of the things that I wanted to make sure I found in this location, and I'll show it here on the map where we're going to right here. I wanted a big expansive area. I wanted an area that had some good rain, at least common in the area, and I wanted an area that had access to a lot of varied resources. And one of the other things I wanted to look for was to have good soil. So I don't know if I've got kind of like all of my checklist gathered up, but I do have access to a lot of good resources in this area. There's a lot of clay, there's quartz. There we go. It's nice and expansive. See, just like this. Very nice, right? So I think this is going to work pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start setting up shop here. I wish we could have gotten some medium fertility soil in this area just so I know there's some around here. It's not all low fertility, but gonna have to work on it. So all right, let me get to building something and a little place where we can start calling home, and I'll be back. All right, so I'm back. So just dug out a little spot in the granite wall here. It was along the side. This is just a temporary area. I don't know if I need like really big, like home in this one. I need a kitchen. I'm going to need a cellar to store lots of food in, that's for sure. And then the storage and everything else is going to be outside in another area. So I don't think I need to go really big here. I'll keep expanding this out as the series goes on. But for now, I went ahead. I've got used the tools that I brought with me to get a trunk made. I got some firewood made, got my fire pit set up. As far as gathering, while I was out running around, primarily focusing on gathering grass because, you know me, I like to have lots of grass. And then also been focusing on sticks because I don't ever want to be low on sticks. So I'm going to need these anyways for when we get into making our pottery and the different molds, because we'll probably be running back and grabbing some of those that I had left behind. Probably relocate everything over here, but for now, anyways, I want to spend a couple of minutes here in this area, kind of building stuff up, getting a garden going, getting all that stuff going, so that we can make a good go of it. Okay, so I'm going to wait for the night to pass, and then I'll be back. All right. Not quite all the way morning yet, but that's okay. Hello, Gazelle. We're going to start kind of getting an area set up. First thing we want to do is we're going to figure out where's our storage going to be. Storage area needs to have two kind of key components to it that I'm looking for. One, it needs to be expandable. So I don't want to put it into an area where it's going to be restricted on how far it can go back. Two, it needs to kind of be centrally located, but not so that it's going to be imposing itself on kind of everything else I'm building here. So I'm thinking actually that this area right here might be a good location for the storage room. This will leave me area for farms to go in over on this side. It'll leave me an area for tree farms, animals, and all that. So I think this is going to be the good spot right here. So I'm going to get this cleared up and out of the way. Whoa! I'm going to get this cleared up and out of the way, and then I'll come back and we'll get to laying it out, okay? Okay, so we got this clear. This is going to be the corner area of the warehouse. And I want to build so that the chests are along this wall. And I want to be able to expand it that way and that way as it gets bigger. So what we're going to start off with, I think I'm going to set up at least an area wide enough that way. This area we'll just have to add to as we go along. So let's go and think about, we're going to have the chest setting in across here. So that'll be a double chest right there, and then another double chest right there. And then we want to have a pillar that kind of comes out between it like that. Or do I want to have a pillar there? I don't think I do. I think I would rather go basically have, you know, a chest starting here and here, and then another chest starting there and there, and then there and there, there and there, and then here I want to put the pillar in. Yeah, we'll do them in three sets of trunks at a time. Yeah, like that. So that'll put it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because remember, it's 4 sets of trunks, and the reason this is that's, I guess if I just remove this one just to remove the confusion there. There you go. So it's 8 from that one to that one, 8 from that one to that one. Okay, and that should give me enough space to go back as far as I want this way. Sweet. And then coming across this way, since we're going to have double chest, you know, right here, I want to have 1, 2, 3, another set of double chest, and then the next wall will be right in that area right there. All right, so this is going to be the layout of it. I'm going to come back in here in just a little bit, and we're going to put in some fencing around it. Oop, wrong spot. Wrong spot. We'll put some fencing around this. Not going to do like I said. This is just an area to store stuff at. You know what I mean? So we don't need to go hog wild on building it right now in the beginning. We just need to get some area laid out here so we can start putting some stuff in. So there we go. That's the length of it right there to start off with, and then as we expand more and more resources, we can go back this way. So just every time I put a section in, I'll just have a fence going across the back here, and every time I put a section in, we'll just put it back. We will put a roof on this. Faux show that we're going to do that, but as far as everything else, no. We go like that. That. There we go. And actually, you know what? I think I'm not going to put any up here in the front. I think I'm thinking I may put chest across the front here. Doorway's probably going to be like right in this area. Put the gate in. So yeah, I think if I'm going to put it back, it'll be back on this side of it, like this. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yeah, it'll be like this. Okay, and then we'll put another set on this side. 1, 2, 3. And get these out of the way. And 1, 2, 3. There you go. You get the idea, right? Okay. All right, let me, I got to do a couple things here. One, I'm going to have to start working on some food. So that's going to be something that's going to happen here really quick. There are a lot of pigs kind of hanging out over in this area, so I think I may go ahead and try to get some pigs into a pit right now. So I'm going to get some fences made and see if I can get that done. So I'll be back. Have you checked out my Discord server yet? Here you can find links to creators and people that are putting out entertaining content. You can ask questions or provide feedback and help contribute to video and series ideas. Also, get notified first about new releases, streams, and find links to behind the scenes or unpublished content. So what are you waiting for? Join with this code or through the link in the description of this video. Okay, storm finally stopped. We got most of this built up. So nothing, like I said, we're not doing anything really elaborate. I'll come in here and I'm going to fix this so it's spawn proof. I'll get that, but I want to have a little loft area up here on top for storage. We'll put grass up in there, that kind of stuff. But this will be it. So I'll have to come in and put some boards down in here between this. And yeah, we'll start getting this thing filled up. So this is where we're going to start storing everything at. I'm thinking probably woods are going to be over there, but we're going to need to get a lot of wood going. So next thing we're going to build is going to be the tree farm. So let's go over here and check this. So I put down the fencing, put dirt around it. I hear baby piggies. I see big piggies. So cool. Yeah, we're in a good spot. Let's get this guy killed. Get a little more meat. Get a little more meat. Come here, piggy. Let's see if we can get him. There you go. Get us just a little more meat. This is actually a very good area for meat over here. I've actually killed a couple pigs already. And got that gazelle got trapped up against the wall back over here. So I went ahead and took care of that one as well. There we go. Good. Yeah. So yeah, we're getting some pretty good meat here. So we need to get a tree farm going. That's the next thing that we need to work on. And the tree farm, again, it needs to be expandable, and we need to have space for all the different woods. And this may still be hot. Yeah, okay. We're going to have to get space for all the different woods. So let's... oh, I got one here too. Cook it up. So let's see. Right now I've got 2 oaks, 7, and 4. That's all I've got so far. Let's drop that off. Drop off some more grass. Drop that off. Okay. Alright, so not a whole lot of seeds, but it'll work. It'll work. So we're going to go out and gather up a bunch more here in just a minute. I think for right now, let's go ahead and get these planted. Same thing. We want this to be expandable. We want this to be able to grow as we get in more and more tree types. We want it to grow. And we want it to grow the width, you know, so as we get more and more grass, more and more saplings, we can grow it back farther and farther. So, and I don't want it to be too far from the storage area. The whole purpose of having a good storage area there is so that we don't have to run very far to get everything. So let's consider this area right here. I don't think we'll have to do too much. We'll take those two. So yeah, I don't think we'll have to do too much here. We're gonna have to clear this area out anyways. So yeah, let's put it right here. So I mean, the first thing we're gonna do here, we're just gonna knock this all down. Everything that's in this area, if it's got leaves on it, we're gonna break it because we need as many of the sticks as we can get. I've already used up all the sticks that I had. There's another seed. Cool. So we're going to have to get as many sticks as we can possibly get. And we're going to need some more seeds too. So let me work on clearing this area up. See what we can come up with. All right, so I got to thinking about it, and instead of building up on top of this layer up here, I think I'm going to go ahead and dig this out and put it on this layer right here. So that way it's even with the store, with the warehouse. So I think I'm going to just come in, and I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to knock out some of this grass in just a row. And you've seen me do this before. This is not anything unusual. This is the way I just do it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to plant them in a straight line right next to each other. Now the ones that I don't have a lot of seeds of, or the ones that I know I'm going to have to that I won't get a lot of seeds off of, I'm going to space them out a little bit. But things like pine, things like maple, yeah, those are just going to be like sitting right on top of each other, one right next to the other. So that's how we're going to do that. But these in the beginning that we don't have a lot of, we're going to space those out just slightly. And so we're going to need some space. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to put it right there. That's where this next row is going to go. And we'll put some, yeah, we'll make it look a little nicer, but we need resources. We need resources fast. So let's get this going. So 1, 2, 3, right there. 1, 2, 3, and right there. 1, 2, 3, and right there. Cool. All right, and then for the oak, just gonna do those like right here. Just like this. There we go. So that is going to be the line where the tree farm is going to go in. Just laying out the boundaries and stuff right now. So the next thing I'm going to have to do is start gathering stuff up. But we get to use our storage facility. Here we go. So we're going to be putting our soils over in this spot right here. Looks like I got another one here. We'll drop that off. Wood pieces, I think we're going to put in like right here. So let's see, we'll put oak. That's all I've got. And let's see, we got soil, so that'll be gravels right here. And then I want the stones we're going to be starting to put in over on this end here. So that'll be our starting. And then for these berry bushes, we'll find a spot for them where we're going to put food in. But that is going to do it for this episode. This is Edo World. We're kind of getting a starting resource area, industrial area set up. I'm going to keep working on clearing this area out and just exploiting all the resources out of it I can. I know I've got a large clay deposit. I'm going to need that. I'm going to go find some peat, and then I'm going to gather up as many tree seeds as I possibly can. There is redwood right there, which is awesome. So I'm going to try to get some redwoods. Oh, what's that other one that grows in there in that area? Let's go take a look. So I just can't remember right now. What is that called? What is that called? Let's see. Oh, there's some sheep over here too. So I'll have to get them lured over. Those things, they're in cypress. Yeah, the cypress. We'll have to get some of those planted over here as well. So lots of tree samples. Oh, and there's some birch right there. So yep, that's what I'm going to be doing. Seeing how many different types of trees I can get. Gather up some resources. Hey, it looks like I've got some medium fertility soil here. So that'll be good too. All right. Hey folks, thanks for spending this time with me. This is Shino. Next episode, we're going to go through a little tutorial on how I create a build palette. So you're not going to want to miss that. All right. So we'll see you next time. Take care.